All right, good morning and welcome to the T-Bird Spotlight. Today we welcome Caden Resendez from the cross country and track team. He's got a 3-point GPA and is thinking about majoring in exercise science. So Caden, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Uh, my name's Caden Resendez. Country here in Mesa. High school I came from was Highland High School in Gilbert. And I don't know, I like running.
When did you start running? Like how early of an
I
age?
started running. I started, I think, just kind of running around in like fifth grade, just, kind of getting out there, kind of just, I guess, racing, but not really, just kind of running around, just doing something as an activity because I didn't really do other sports besides maybe play some like rec league, like basketball or soccer and stuff like that. But I guess I started seriously running in like seventh grade, but I really started my journey around fifth grade, sixth grade. So that's when I started running
All right,
more seriously, I suppose.
that's cool. So you're a Gilbert
Yeah.
Tiger, huh?
Highland
Oh,
High
Highland
School.
Hawk.
Yeah, Hound Hawk. Sorry.
All right. So why'd you choose MCC?
Um, I guess I chose Mesa just because it's it's the best community college in the state for sure, just for everything. So, and it's just it was one of my best options that I had coming out of high school. Um, I was a good runner in high school, but I feel that like I still needed to develop a little bit more. I chose Mesa just because the coaching was better. The track is great. Just everything overall, it was just a better decision for me, and it was the way to save a lot of money. So
All right.
uh, that's part of the reason why I chose Mesa.
So Caden, are you a sophomore? Did you have a COVID year or
Yeah, technically I'm a sophomore, but I'm eligibility athletics wise, I'm a freshman. So I
okay?
didn't have cross country last year, and the track season also didn't count. So athletics, I'm still a freshman technically.
Okay, so this is your first time racing cross country,
Yeah,
and you're already the conference champion.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So, how do you manage your time between sports and academics? Why don't you share with the
Um,
listeners a little bit about your guys' grueling?
yeah. So a lot of my training consists of we'll wake up early. I'll wake up at about 4 a.m. every morning because I live about 30 some odd minutes from school. So I'll wake up at 4, I'll stretch a little bit, get my stuff ready, go to school. We'll train in the morning, run about 8 to 10 miles, whatever workout we have, and then I'll either go to school or study, get all that figured out. And by around from in the afternoon from 4 to 6, I'll have my second run. So a lot of times the balancing, like from your first run to your second run, you're just doing a lot in between. Um, I guess how I manage it is I kind of just set a time thing. I have a schedule on my phone that I plan each day ahead of time because there's not a lot of downtime, I guess, with the schooling and stuff. So getting things done ahead of time is huge, but also just picking classes that I know I can manage well between everything. Because it's a full day, so you train and then you go to school or you do homework and then you train again, and that's kind of just like for every day for a year because the season's never really over. Right? It's all year round, so
So,
you're
like,
just doing that all the
how many days a week are you guys doing 2 runs?
time. Well, it depends on the athlete. For me, I get a high volume, so I probably run the most miles out of anyone on the team right now. When I'm healthy, I would say that I do a double 6 days out of the week and then a single one day out of the week. So I'll run twice a day every day, and then on Sunday I'll do like I'll run in the afternoon.
Then can you define like how long these runs are?
Yeah.
Educate us.
So for me, I'll do a good. So I'll get about in a week. I'll get a good maybe 100 miles, 106 miles in a good week. So if I'm doing 106, that's 8 in the morning, 8 in the afternoon. but on workout days we'll get maybe 10 in the morning and then 6 in the afternoon. So I like to, on the days off that we don't have workouts, because we have 3 workouts a week, I'll try to make my first run the recovery run, and then my second run like a faster, upbeat, faster run, and then we have a long run on the weekend. So really, I guess on a normal week, I'll have 5 doubles, 1 long run, and then one just kind of shakeout run on Sunday or Saturday. And it can be anywhere from 8 to 10 for normal, just a normal distance run. And then for a long run, we'll do one run in about 15 to 16 miles.
Okay, so then when you guys have a meet, like the week of a meet,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing the day before?
So I have the way I structure my plan is I'll have 2 singles. So because the most important meet in any season is the national meet, or really any postseason meet. So any regular invite, I'm kind of just training through. I'm running the same amount of volume because I can be tired, and I can afford to be tired on those like race days, and that's okay because it's only making you stronger, more enduring, and just faster. So a day before me, I'll get just one morning run. I'll do one run, about 10 miles, and then the next day we'll have the race. And when I run so much that when I only run once a day, I feel like I rested. It doesn't really feel like I did much. So I'll run like one 10-mile run in the morning. I'll rest, get to sleep early the night before the race. I'll run the race, get my mileage in, and then I'll have a second run after the race that same day. So usually before a race, just a single run, about 8 to 10 miles in season. But for like a national meet, you'd probably cut that down to about maybe 5 to 6. Just rest, but right a couple days before. That way you're ready to roll.
Okay, so does running run in your family?
Yeah, my parents were both distance runners. My mom didn't become a distance runner till she actually went here to Mesa. She originally had come out of high school as a sprinter, and um, my current one of my current coaches now, Coach Peterson, he needed someone to get last in a 5K, and he's like, hey, we should have the sprinter just run so she can get last, score some points. And she ended up getting my mom ended up getting third, and she's like, and he was like, oh, you're a great distance runner, you should do distance. She's like, okay, I think I'm good. And so that's how my mom became a distance runner. She didn't start till way later, and then she realized she was really good at it. And then my dad, he ran in high school, and he was a pretty good distance runner. He went to Pima Community College, and then he transferred to NAU and ran up there. And they were both pretty good runners. And then, um, running just kind of ran in the family, I guess you could say. But yeah, I've just kind of grown up in a running family. Known
So
running.
do you have brothers, correct?
Yeah, I have 3 brothers.
So do they run as well, or are you just the
Yeah,
runner?
I had my oldest brother ran. He was pretty good. He didn't run in college very much. I mean, he ran a little bit, but he just it wasn't for him, I guess. But and my second brother, he wasn't really a runner. But my youngest brother, he's very talented runner in the state. He was last year in the state, he was the number one freshman for the 1600 and the 800. Um, he's a very talented runner. He's gonna be very good.
That's
Um,
awesome.
but yeah, I'm very lucky that both my parents are good runners because it allows me to be a good runner. So
That's good. So now that you just shared how much you run, like when you do have a little bit of spare time, what do you like to do?
well, I guess in my spare time I do school, but I like um really it's just a lot of my day is so consumed by just running and just getting better. So I guess I lift, I stretch, I do all that stuff. Um, I like getting food. I don't know. It's just so much of your day. You kind of just focus on one thing all the time, and it just kind of becomes a habit. So you don't really have a lot of time for hobbies, but I guess I like just doing nothing a lot because, just, you're always doing something. So just laying down and relaxing is just my thing, or taking a nap or something like that.
Okay, so you just mentioned you like getting food. So like how many calories do you have to consume like a day to do all this running? Like do you have
Oh,
it all broken down? Down?
yeah. I mean, I don't count a ton of calories. I'm not like someone who's like hyper focused on that sort of thing, but I definitely do eat a good amount of food. I would say, I mean, I'm running a lot. I would say maybe like upwards of 3,000, maybe 3,500 calories. Because you're burning so many. I mean, I probably
Yeah.
on a regular run would burn like 12, 1,500 calories. And then once you're resting, you're still metabolizing more and more because your heart's still beating. So,
So what about like your 4 a.m.? You wake up at 4 a.m. What do you eat at breakfast at 4 a.m. for your run for your workout?
so a lot of times I don't eat before my run. I like to just run on an empty stomach before, but after I'll probably have maybe some fruit, some strawberries, maybe a peanut butter jelly sandwich, or just really any sandwich. Eggs are really good. Um, Really, I guess just a lot of fruits and just like protein and stuff. I don't really, I try to avoid junk as much as possible. I drink a ton of water. But before my runs, I like to run on an empty stomach just so I don't get cramps or feel full or bloated or
Okay.
anything. But then after, I'll have some snacks throughout the day.
Okay. So nationals is coming up. When is nationals?
Nationals is November 13th. It's
Okay.
in 2 weeks, two to
Yeah,
3 weeks.
2.5 probably. So
Yeah.
November 13th. So what are you looking forward to most in postseason?
I would say I'm looking forward to just seeing how the guys, I guess when I say the guys, I mean my teammates perform. They're all progressing at a very positive, a very positive rate. I mean, we've improved so much throughout the season. I'm excited just to see us perform well. I think right now we're ranked second in the country as a team. Um, I'm really excited for them. We're hoping to take home the championship because it's really close between us and the top team, Cowley. I think we definitely have what it takes to win it. So I don't know.
That's
I would,
exciting.
huh?
That's exciting.
It is exciting. Yeah.
When was that the last time the MCC cross country team took nationals?
I don't think we've ever taken nationals.
I don't
Ever.
think so either.
Yeah. We've never even been ranked this high. It's the highest ranked.
No. Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what are some reasons you like to be being part of a sports team?
Oh man. Um, I love, I just love having something to focus on or do. I think with a lot of things, people, or I guess people can just get focused on just working too much. I think, or just doing things that aren't exciting to them. I love every day waking up and seeing my teammates. I think that just being able to talk to a group of people that have similar goals and interests as you is just great. I love seeing my teammates get better. I think that just watching them do well makes me so happy. It just makes me excited because, a lot of these kids they come from places that they might not have done as well in high school, but then they just blow up when they get to community college, and then it just gives them a huge opportunity to run at university. And I think I love being a part of a team. I love helping my teammates. I love watching them get better. It really is great. I mean, I love just
Well,
being,
you can tell it's your voice.
yeah,
Like
I,
you can tell that you love it. So
I love it so much. I love working with the guys because really it's just a great group of guys. I mean, they're just the best. I love watching them get, it's the whole thing, the whole experience is just great. Just watching people develop and winning. I like winning. So
that's good.
I don't know, just working hard and having something to do. It's the best part of being on a team, I guess.
Fulfilling. So
Yeah.
what are your plans, Caden, after MCC?
I'm looking to transfer to university. Uh, I guess the goal is just to run at a, you know, Division 2, Division 1 college. Not really set on a certain school yet. but that's the goal. I think that's why any athlete should go to community college, is to eventually transfer and perform at the next level. So that's my goal,
I
and
agree.
I make sure that's my teammates' goals too, because a lot of them a lot of them didn't have aspirations to go to college. I tell them, like, you guys are good enough to go to a lot of places, and that's what the goal should be, and that's why we should aim to improve every day. But yeah, I plan on transferring to university and running for another school, and that's exciting because I'm doing well, and hopefully someone will want me.
So, so quickly, do you think you'll leave after this year since you're going to be academically prepared, or you want to stay around another year, or is it just wide open?
I haven't decided yet. I think I'm more wide open than
Okay.
everyone tells me, like, oh, you're leaving, you're doing this, you're that. But I think I I'm not closed minded to staying. I love the school. I love being here. But if an opportunity presents itself where I'm able to get school paid for and get things figured out, then I'll probably allow some opportunities to other kids, because um, I'm on some scholarship for athletics. I'm an athletic, and I'd rather that go to someone else than myself, because I think, some kids aren't as fortunate as I am. So I think having them get some scholarship money, especially if I'm able to leave,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to take an opportunity from someone. So if I can, if financially it makes sense, if I can transfer somewhere, then I would definitely be open to leaving. But if it doesn't make sense, if I'm not getting, some offers from schools or whatever, I'm open to staying here for sure.
All right. Sounds like you have a plan. So, Caden, to end this little podcast, we're going to play a little game called This or That.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll say something and you just whatever comes to your mind, and it'll be like a rapid fire. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, ready? Text or FaceTime?
Text.
Instagram or Snapchat?
Snapchat.
Indivisibility or super strength?
Super strength.
Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Coffee, tea, or energy drinks?
Tea.
Big dog or small dog?
Big dog.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Messy or tidy?
Messy.
Reality TV or documentary?
Documentary.
English or math?
English.
Night out or night in?
Night in.
Salty or sweet?
Salty.
Pancake or waffles?
Waffles.
Bacon or sausage?
Sausage.
Red or white?
Red.
And white. Go T-Birds. Well, thanks, Caden. You did a great job, and always continue to work hard.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You have a nice day, all right?
Okay. Thanks, Caden. Good luck
Thank
to
you so
you.
much. Thank you.